Hey guys, it's Ernie here, and I wanted to just take a few minutes here to share with you some things that we found to be really helpful for increasing our OGV in kind of a sustainable fashion long term. So we have really two areas that we focus on philosophy-wise for that OGV increase. And first of all, we want to try to incentivize people who are on ER or need to be on ER, which I guess that would be everybody. But so the way that we do that is, I have a saying, one and done is better than none, but by not much. Because we've all maybe had that situation where somebody signs up and they maybe place an order 1 month, and then they kind of go missing in action for several months, and maybe that order that they placed put you over the threshold, and you're executive, and now you're on the clock for hitting silver and six, and but then they don't order for several months, so that's obviously not ideal. So the way that we encourage people to get on ER, or incentivize people who are on ER to stay on ER, maybe to purchase a little bit more. Of course, you need to educate everyone in your team about the benefits of ER, but also we combine a special deal with the regular rewards promotionals that Young Living offers. So, for example, Young Living's March promotions, for these different thresholds, you get these extra oils, and if you're on ER, it kind of sweetens the pot as well. So what we do is we sweeten the pot even more by saying, if you meet one of these thresholds and you're also on ER, you might get a $10 product credit or account credit, or whatever. So what you might do there is, let's say you get toward the end of the month and you have one leg or maybe two legs that you need those two legs or one leg to perform to hit a new rank. Then you might work with the team, the leg lead, that person on your front line there, and you might work through them and offer this to that one particular leg or that two particular legs. Or maybe if you're in a situation where you've got your legs in place OGV wise, but you need overall OGV increase, well, you might come up with a way to offer this to your entire team. Again, you might be able to work with your frontline leaders of your major legs, in order to maybe share the cost of some of that, adding those product credits or account credits. But anyway, we offer that to one leg if needed, or to our entire team. And we just add again, if you're on ER and you meet one of these, then we add a product credit to their account. The second thing that we do is we make our own monthly promos. And so, for example, here's a graphic that we did for March. And we want to focus on incentivizing especially our builders, and we want to incentivize them to sign up new premium starter kit members, sell premium starter kits. We want to encourage them to get new ER signups, convert customers or red X's, and host or co-host a class. And so in this case, obviously with March, we kind of did the green theme, St. Patrick's and all that stuff. So we did the ULA Balance and ULA Grow, and we actually chose two winners. So if you were to create a graphic for your own promo, then of course you got to have a way to gather the responses of people putting in, if they sold, say, 5 premium starter kits, or they got 3 new ER signups or whatever. You got to have a way to collect that information so you can do a random drawing for 1 or 2 winners or whatever. So that's where we use Google Forms. So here, let me close this out. I'm going to come into my Gmail, and hey, Ragnar Trail Run, Dan Carter's the man. Cool. All right, good deal. Way to go, Dan. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go to Google Drive. And so we want to create a new Google form. So when that pulls up there, we're going to go to New, and we're going to go to More, and we're going to do Google Forms. So I've kind of cheated and copied over some stuff that we have done before, but you're going to start off with this one guy here in an untitled form. So I'm just going to copy some stuff over that we had done from before. Obviously this is August, and so it doesn't even match the March graphic, but you get the idea. So there's the title, and we got to do a form description. That's where you might put whatever is offered as a prize, and in the range of dates that the contest is good. So obviously the first thing you got to do is you got to collect the name and member number of the business builder who's entering this information. So you want to put that there, and then you want to change this to text. All right, so we want to add another item. Sorry about that. Add an item. All right, so then we want to go here, and now these are the different items that the business builder might have accomplished. They might have sold a premium starter kit. So they would put this in there, and again, you would make this text, and we want to add an item. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to go, maybe they got a new Essential Rewards sign up, and that would, of course, would be the name and member number of the person who was the new ER sign up. And I'm going to text and add item. All right, and so then maybe we had a customer RedX conversion. So we would copy that. And then, of course, text. And we got to do another one. Let's add an item. And we're going to go here, and maybe your business builder hosted or co-hosted the class. All right, so in each of these is going to count as one entry. So we're going to text again, and then we're done. So there's just kind of how the general look of the form. So if your business builder did one of each of these, when they fill out this form, they can fill out the form multiple times if they need to throughout the month. Because I'll show you how you'll capture the entries as submissions, because you'll have to you'll have to have all this together at the end of the month and then make a random drawing for a winner. But each one of these counts as one. So anyway, so this is your form. So what you want to do in order to get a link that you can put with the graphic that you might use to advertise this promotional, a link that they can click to get to this form, you click send form, but you're actually not going to send it. You just click here and just copy it. And then you want to shorten the link because it's so long, so you just use bit.ly. And you just throw this guy in here, and this will do its thing. And so there's your shortened link that you could put with the graphic in the actual Facebook post. And of course, if we just paste it here, and this is what they would see when they click on it. So they click on it, and then it gets redirected, boom, and this is the form. Okay, so anyway, so let's go ahead and close this out. So let's pretend that we are going to enter some information. And so I'm just going to do blah and blah. This is really profound here, I know. Blah and blah and blah, and hit submit. Boom, your response has been recorded. So if we go back to Google Drive, now this is here's the August incentive form, and this right here is the actual responses. So as it says right there, responses. So for example, if I click on this, then there's all that stuff. Of course, it would have name and member number and all that, but there's where the responses are going to be recorded, and that's going to be back again in your Google Drive. Now, the first time I had to set this up, where the responses would show up. So what you may have to do is once you make the form, just open it up here, and if you look up here where it says responses, and it says 1, which of course is right, we just did that, but you might have to, there's an option here for it says change response destination, but there's an option here where you're actually able to set up that initial Excel spreadsheet where the responses would actually go. So it's I've already done that. So of course we don't want to change the response destination, but there's a link there that you can click if it's your first time setting it up, that you'll be able to create a spreadsheet. And anyway, so hopefully that is helpful. And if you guys have any questions, holler at me. I've probably forgot something or messed something up. But that's just two things that we've seen be very effective. Again, increasing our OGV by incentivizing people who are on ER or need to get on ER. And second of all, incentivizing your builders to sell premium starter kits, get new ER signups, convert customers, RedXs, and host or co-host a class. Thanks, guys.